being a realtor, I have to brand myself. I don't mean with a hot iron brand. I just mean I need people to think of me as a realtor. And because when real estate needs arise, I want to be top of mind. I want to be the person they think about. And so to this end, I wear my Century 21 badge out in public. So yesterday I'm wearing my badge and I walk through Publix and the cashier says, "Oh, how's the real estate market?" And then she goes on to tell me how in August, all these people are going to be kicked out of their homes and it's just going to be terrible. We're going to have homeless people everywhere. That's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. So I was actually going to do a video on another topic today until I had that interaction yesterday, and I read a very fascinating article, and I'm going to share some of that with you, okay? So first of all, before I go on, hey, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, share it with your friends and family who you think could benefit from this. And I will tell you, this video, I hope it's not a downer, right? But it may be important to people in your life. So please keep that in mind. So July 31st. Is July 31st an important date for you? Well, July 31st is the end of the mortgage forbearance. Okay, so listen, like every other topic in the world today, it seems that there are extremes. And there are some people that say, come August, banks are going to kick people out of their house, banks are going to take houses back, and foreclosures are going to skyrocket, courthouses are going to be swamped, there's going to be homeless people everywhere. Well, on the other hand, you have people saying, won't be so bad, right? So, who's right? So, let's take a look at some of the facts surrounding this whole discussion, okay? So, on a national level, there's about 2.7 households that have filed for mortgage forbearance, 2.7 million. And out of that, 1.8 million are what are considered severely in arrears, which is 90 days, about 3 months behind. So the idea is banks will come in, take the house, and sell it because home prices have gone up. So banks can take the house, put it on the market, sell it at a higher price, get their money. Well, whenever a bank or a lender goes through the foreclosure process, it costs them about $50,000 per home. Going through foreclosure is not an easy or cheap solution for lenders. Now, of the 2.7 million homeowners, about 77% already have an exit plan strategy. So they're coming off forbearance and these homeowners have already talked to their lender and have a plan in place. And the plan could be, we'll extend the loan, we have a repayment plan set up, or if there's a loan modification, right? Plans are already in place. But there's about 15% that have exited forbearance but with no plan. That's about 400,000 homes. So let's say, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but hypothetically, let's say 400,000 homes come on the market nationwide. Well, what will that do to the real estate market? Well, if you're with me on my monthly market updates, I talk about the absorption rate, which is number of homes on the market divided by the number of homes we sell per month. So if you add 400,000 homes on the market, that is less than 1 month inventory. So right now, national average, we have 1 month of inventory on the market. Okay, so you add a month, you're now at 2 months. It's still a seller's market. Prices are still going to continue to go up because the demand is there. The demand is there for more than 400,000 homes, right? So truly, you've got to trust me. Banks and lenders don't want the home, right? They'd much rather have people in the home paying their mortgage. And if they already have people in the home, they want to work out payment plans for those people. Now, let's take a look at South Tampa specifically. So again, just the 5 zip codes of South Tampa. Right now, today, I looked it up today, there are 13 homes, 13 homes that are in arrears or in pre-foreclosure process. 13. Of those, more than half are already on the market to be sold. So my prediction is South Tampa is not going to feel the drastic effects of this end of forbearance, mortgage forbearance. Now, there are 2 other topics that I really want to talk about. One is for those homeowners who currently are in mortgage forbearance and coming off. What are some options? And I did a video on this a couple months ago, and I'll put a link to it here because I go more in depth. But listen, number one, absolutely talk to your lender. Call the bank, call the lender, and work out a deal. Listen, I said before, they don't want your home. They're willing to work with you. Now, some of the options, right, is a repayment plan. Whatever you're in arrears, a repayment plan. Or they'll modify the loan, or they'll extend the loan. Now, some homeowners may decide to sell their home because, let's face it, home prices have risen drastically over the past year. So homeowners may feel, let me sell my home. I'll have enough to pay off my mortgage and what I'm in arrears. I can cover my closing costs. I'll have money I can put in the bank. But here's the most important thing. You protect your credit, right? Your credit doesn't take a hit for foreclosure. So, and to that point, being in forbearance is not supposed to affect your credit either. Now, here's the final topic, and I don't want this to be a downer topic, but it's the final topic, right? And that is the eviction ban for renters. Now, yes, there are some private renters that have been evicting renters during this whole COVID time, but if it's a federally backed building, right, the funding is federally backed, there is an eviction ban. And unfortunately, there may be some people that will be evicted once this eviction ban lifts. But, and here's where the trouble is, right? Because home prices have gone up, so have rental prices. So people who are being evicted are going to have a hard time finding a place to live. And people in our community are going to be hurting. And I truly pray, I'm a man of faith, I truly pray that the renters and the landlords can work something out to keep them in a living situation. I tell you that affordable housing is a huge issue. Not only here in Tampa, but nationwide. Affordable housing is a real issue. And maybe that's a topic for another video in the future, right? So listen, check out my website, joebrownc21.com. See the show notes below, has my email address. Please shoot me emails, send me comments. As I said, I want to be top of mind. I want to be your trusted real estate advisor. when you think, I want to sell my home or I want to buy my home, I want to be top of mind. I love sharing this information with you. Sometimes it's not so glamorous, is it? But I love sharing this information with you because South Tampa, Florida living is awesome.